This is you against you. It's not you against anybody else. And this is kind of a part of manifestation, is to picture yourself, and not only that, to feel yourself at your goal weight. What feelings will you have when you look in the mirror and you look at your body and you're confident in where you are? What feelings would you have when you are so in control of your nutrition that you don't feel like food is controlling you, but you are controlling food? The most important weight loss advice I will give to anyone is to focus on the mind. Everything starts and ends with the mind. You need to have the right attitude, the right mindset, and the right motivation to move forward on your weight loss journey. And all of this needs to come from within. When I started my weight loss journey, I started it in tremendous amounts of pain. If I had the mindset of why me? Why did I give birth to my son, and why was I not able to be pain-free? Why are the other women walking around in a better state than I am, and they're able to go to work and bounce back and go to the gym and get in shape? If I continued down that mindset, I would have never have lost the weight. Same thing goes on with my accident that happened recently. Why did the accident happen to me? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? The worst thing you can do is to try to control the past, because at the end of the day, the past doesn't exist, the future doesn't exist. What exists is the now. In order to make sure you have the right mindset for weight loss, you gotta be in the now. You gotta focus on being at a higher level of consciousness. And this requires you to kind of not let circumstances dictate where you're going, but you dictate the circumstances. And how do you do that? You have to be aware of the narrative you are playing. What narrative are you playing to your weight loss journey? Are you saying that I can't do this? I don't want to give up all the yummy foods. Calorie counting is too hard. If that's the narrative you have in your brain, then you are not going to lose the weight. The pessimistic mindset is a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you are going to be negative about it, then you're going to have a negative outcome. However, the most beautiful thing about being pessimistic is that you can change your mindset to being optimistic. Now, the way I did this, I'm going to talk about meditation and the power of visualization when it comes to losing weight. I have done this meditation by Andrew Johnson since I started my weight loss journey. It is on the Insight Timer app, and it's about goal setting. And throughout the meditation, he first starts off with you bringing your cortisol levels down by normal mindfulness, deep breathing, connecting within. And then he talks about what would a fit person do? What would your future self do in order to get to where you want to go? What actions do you need to do to in line with your goals? He talks about that, and he asks you to visualize yourself sticking to a healthy lifestyle, to visualize yourself sticking to your exercise routine, to visualize yourself counting your calories, portion controlling, in doing that day in and day out, and visualize yourself reaching your goal. If you're struggling with sticking to your routine, to visualize yourself in the midst of that struggle. Let's say you're struggling with binge eating and overeating. To visualize yourself going to that fridge after eating an appropriate meal. Close your eyes. Visualize yourself doing this right now. You're going to the fridge, you had your meal, and you're going back for more, even though you're full. You're going back for emotional reasons. Imagine yourself going to the fridge, looking at that piece of cake or looking at that piece of meat or that extra meal that you want to eat, and seeing yourself walk away by saying, I am powerful. I am worthy enough to not give into this temptation. Have a mantra. Have a one-word mantra. Mine was, I am powerful, and walk away. You can say, not today, Satan. Or you can be like, not now. I have goals to achieve. Just choose a powerful mantra and imagine yourself doing that and walking away. This works both ways. And this was the way I actually overcome binge eating, through EMDR, through sessions with my psychologist. We sat there and she's like, visualize yourself going to the fridge, wanting to eat because you're emotionally having an emotional unstable episode. Visualize yourself going to the fridge, wanting to soothe your feelings away, and say the mantra, I am powerful, and walk away. And I did that, and guess what happened? Afterwards, I didn't do that. I didn't go to the fridge, and I did the exact thing that I imagined in my meditation or my EMDR session. This is you against you. It's not you against anybody else. And this is kind of a part of manifestation, is to picture yourself, and not only that, to feel yourself at your goal weight. What feelings will you have when you look in the mirror and you look at your body and you're confident in where you are? What feelings would you have when you are so in control of your nutrition that you don't feel like food is controlling you, but you are controlling food? Remembering how much you struggled and how you overcome. What feelings will you have? Feelings of joy, feelings of pride, feelings of hopefulness, feelings of that confidence, feelings of mastery, feelings of self-control. So it's all about picturing where you're going to be and having those feelings. And if you do that day in and day out, if you imagine yourself at your goal weight and you're feeling those feelings just first thing in the morning, your actions will start to align with where you all want to go. Because when you do that, you work on the subconscious mind. 90% of what we do is on the subconscious level. So I highly recommend anyone on a weight loss journey to start meditating. I've been meditating since 2013, and I've been consistently meditating since I restarted my weight loss journey in 2017, or I started my weight loss journey in 2019. I've been consistent with it. I've fallen off track, but I always turn to meditation. When I find that I'm struggling with my body image, like I was this weekend, I was saying my transformation sucks, I'm not good enough, blah, blah, blah. And then I stopped myself and I was like, okay, the narrative you are portraying right now is not going to get you to where you want to go. At the end of the day, in this life, all you have is yourself. All you have is you to depend on. So you better build yourself up and not beat yourself up. A mistake happens. What you need to do is switch the narrative. You had a binge eating day, so what? Switch the narrative to this is a lesson. What went wrong and what can I do better forward to make things in line with where I'm going? You have to look at the now. You can't dwell on the past, and you can't be chasing a future event. The future happens in the present moment. What do I mean by that? It happens when you align your actions, your thoughts, and your intentions with your goal right now. It's not about chasing a result. It is chasing the moment, chasing the habits, the discipline, and all of that in the moment to get you to your goals. So that was my little video on meditation, manifestation when it comes to weight loss. So important. If you made it this far into the video, just drop in a bunch of yoga emojis. I'm feeling very good. I'm currently in the middle of a prolonged dry fast. I'm in a long alternate day fasting routine. I'm about 40 hours into my fast, and I love fasting to help connect myself mentally and spiritually. Anyway, I'm sending you guys mad love. Take care. Bye.